Hello, John, and welcome back. Today in this tutorial, we are going to be talking about the form tag, our own very own, our very beautiful form tags. Let me tell you one thing about forms. And when you get to every website, most of the website there online, you want to do some online registration or sign up for something or log in into some of your favorite social media account, you see a lot of inputs and where you are going to type in your data, type in your name, type in your username, type in your password, and probably maybe type in your date of birth as well. All these inputs, all these places where you input your data, they are all enclosed, or let me say, they are all nested inside a form tag. That's why this form tag is very, very important when you are creating an input field. You want to create a website definitely that collects users' information or website that let me say collects some addresses or some bit of people's info. You definitely want to use inputs, and these inputs are nested in there in the form tab. So quick one, let me just show you how the form tab looks, and then by just doing that I can just create a new folder and name it form and open this up inside my browser, inside my code editor. Sorry, perfect. Create a index.html file, index.html file. I want to close this up and this, open this, perfect. So now, let me change the title from in HTML, great. So now we have a form tag. So this is how the form tag looks, from and this is a form tag. It also have both the opening and the closing tag. So by default, we have an attribute in here that is called the action, and then this action attribute will be the URL. So whenever someone submits the data they have already inputted, definitely inside a form we have a lot of inputs and probably a button that you can hit on to submit or log in. So after hitting on those buttons, where does this information go? Where does this data go? This is where the server side come in, where you are going to handle this data, store them in somewhere with small database. So for now, inside this action, that's when you are going to specify exactly where you want this data to go. So probably I have, let me say I have a new file in there that says from the PHP. Maybe I have a backend, which I have a backend code that I already put there that's com.php inside my folders. And I would definitely want when someone click on this button, on the form button to submit, it's going to take in the data in there. To the code, the backend code will handle all this information. So there, this is where we are going to. If it's entirely a new website, you can probably do this, and then you can just uh, give it a URL, probably a URL you want it to go to, and then it's going to submit actually your website to the same URL. So let's say we have a form.php, this is our action. So if for now we are not connecting to any PHP, any backend, or any Node.js server-side programming, but I just showing you what the actions attribute does. It's where you are going to direct your input, those information that the user inputted in the form to. And the next things you see is most of the times when you leave it like this and you started writing some of the input tags here, the by default this form tag work with the get method, which has also some let me say some of its challenges because it displays the user's information on the URL, which is not totally good, especially if you are building a website that you need to collect some sensitive data. So you definitely want to make it the method of this to be a post method. So you can just specify here that you want it to be a post method instead of a get method by default. And this is going to actually not display all those information on the URL of the browser, and it's more secure using this. So after clicking on the submit button, which after let's say you have some input in there, You have some input in here, and then a submit button. Probably the website will load by default. It will reload the entire landing page, or let me say the form by default after clicking on the submit button, which you can still handle and stop it from reloading when you use what we call JavaScript to do that. And I will not be doing that now because we are basically in HTML, and this is all about the form tag and the action attributes, also how to specify the method. You can also use the get method, but specifically, I would like you to just stick to the post method because it's more secure than the get method. So if you really like this video, kindly like and subscribe, and I would like to see you in the next one. Bye bye.